The mission statement of Tri-State Christian School is to partner with parents to educate students from a biblical worldview for excellence in lifelong learning and Christ-like character. And if I were to break down our mission statement into key components, I think our greatest strength is our teachers. I can't overemphasize just how much they love the Lord and how much they view this as a ministry.
Galatians chapter 3, verse 18.
This is an opportunity for us to impact students for time and eternity. I don't want to just impact my students for their lives on earth. I want to impact my students for heaven.
When I see them in the classroom and their enthusiasm for what they're doing, their enthusiasm for the Lord, and their enthusiasm for their students, it's a really exciting thing to be a part of.
Do you guys know how much I love you?
Yes, Miss Wilson.
The relationship with my students is very special because they know I care about them, I love them, I'm praying for them.
The student-teacher relationship at Tri-State is one of the very endearing qualities I feel that the school possesses.
The relationship with the teachers is just unlike other relationships that I've had. They're so willing to spend time with you and pray for you and listen to you.
I love building relationships with my students. In fact, it's been said that a student person won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I want my students to know that I care.
I'm definitely thankful for my teachers. They're here because they're following the Lord and His calling. And so that's just a great example to all of us here.
We have a lot of great students at Tri-State Christian School, and very often they go out of their way to brighten the day of a teacher.
I know last year when my grandpa was dying of cancer, the kindergartners in my class, they were often praying that he would feel better or that he would be going to heaven soon. And even through that hard time in my life, it was so encouraging to hear their genuine prayers.
Amen.
Really, everybody hangs out with everybody. You never have to worry about bullies at Tri-State. That's just not the type of attitude and character that people have here.
We do really have a family environment where kids look out for each other. They develop strong relationships.
It transcends just, well, we're just friends who go to school together, and it almost becomes a brothers and sisters kind of a relationship with each other.
What I really liked about Tri-State was that we really tied God into every aspect of our education.
It is just so freeing to be at a school where we can speak about God, we can pray about God.
We very much value prayer at Tri-State, and it's something that's emphasized throughout our program and our curriculum.
We want to always pray for our students because God has given us them as a gift. And I think if we cherish each and every student as a gift and something that we are having the privilege rather than an obligation, then we're going to be treating them in a way that's going to honor the Lord.
If a parent wants first and foremost a biblically based, biblically integrated education for their students, then I think Tri-State is the only option.
We really want to showcase that we are doing the best that we can do in academics because we want to honor the Lord. And I think that the academics here are wonderful. I think that the teachers work really hard.
We want students to be top-notch when they come out.
I feel like it's a very strong education. I'm really super pleased with how well each of my children have adapted to the curriculum here and how much they're learning. Even some of my children that struggled in homeschooling have really just blossomed here at school.
We believe that we are supposed to do everything with excellence. If someone wants to say, will my child get a quality education at Tri-State? I have the empirical evidence to show, yes, your child will get a quality education, and I think better than they're likely to get in a lot of schools. One of the challenges to sending your child to a Christian school obviously is cost. That tuition amount can seem overwhelming to some parents.
Coming to Tri-State was definitely a challenge for our family, but it's something that we feel so strongly about that we're willing to sacrifice for it.
You get one opportunity to raise your children. You don't get do-overs. If God wants you to have your children at Tri-State Christian School, God is going to provide a way for you to afford it. We have tuition, but we also have tuition assistance. We have families that have generously supported the school in the past, and they see the value of Christian education, and they're willing to help your children get to Tri-State Christian School.
Tri-State Christian School is the best school in the Tri-State area.
I can speak for each one of my children and say it has absolutely changed their life and for the better. And I do feel it is that powerful.
It changes lives for eternity. I love being a part of that.
We want our students to be lifelong learners, and we want them to be students who leave Tri-State with a Christ-like character. And so that's what a Christian school education at Tri-State is all about.